Yo guys, how's it going? Alright, welcome to another vlog on my journeys around New Zealand in the camper van. Just there. But today's a sad day, guys. It's a sad day. It's actually my final full day in the van. I have to give it back tomorrow. So today's plan is I'm just gonna go and see some final bits, do one or two climbs maybe, but we'll see. But I'm right at the top of New Zealand at the moment by the Bay of Islands. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in the van. I'm all set up. I had breakfast, all good. So I'm going to jump in the van and head out. But it's sad. I've had so much fun during this road trip. I've never done anything like this. And I've had a smile every second. Been amazing. I've come to a Foursquare store, so let's get some snacks, man. Stopped in the middle of some random town on the way to the hike. The hike by the call is called Duke's Nose. I don't know if you guys know about it, but I saw it yesterday. I was like, oh, that looks quite nice. So I was like, I'll just do that. But let's get some snacks. Apparently this is the thing to have when you're in New Zealand. I'm not going to try them yet. Tim Tam. Don't really want crisp. Maybe like a little snack. Big cans, bro. Big cans. I'm not a big fizzy drinker, but you know what? I'll get a little. Look at that. Hey. Max, if you're watching this, mate. Max. Just for you. Sour patches, let's go. I don't know how big. Just really want loads. So let's pay for these and then be on our way. We're about 15 minutes away now. $10.50. So about £5. Not too bad. Oh man. When the sun is out, everyone just seems so happy. I'm so happy because it's sunny. Okay, so 15 minutes away, and then once I do that, I'll get my backpack, get my drone in there, and then we'll go to the top and see how this view is, because it's supposed to be lovely. You can see the coast and the whole section of this island, or this section of New Zealand. So let's have a look. I know the snacks are for when we get to the top part. I'm gonna have some sour patches because I'm feeling it. I've not had any sweets in ages. Push a bit tree. I didn't tell you guys this. The other day I bought popcorn. Eating it away, lovely. Been to the popcorn, like, oh my god, why is that so hard? Guys, I chipped my tooth. That right at the back, one of my fillings. And bit of it that's come off. I ain't going home for a while. So I might have to go somewhere to get that looked at. It doesn't hurt, it's not sensitive or anything, but it's just weird feeling. Because I can feel the edge. So if you're going to be out, watch your teeth, brush your teeth. Just be careful. Popcorn, man, I love popcorn, but it's so dangerous. Fortunately, it's not that bad where it hurts and stuff, but I still have to be careful. Alright, let's be on our way. This town's cute, man, little town. I love these little towns in New Zealand. They're so small. They're tiny, very closed in. Like I said before, it's like you're in a movie set. Everywhere you go in New Zealand, it's like you're in a movie set. It's insane. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I've just arrived. I'm gonna change my trainers to my cheapy boots, my New Balances. And I'm just getting my bag ready and then walk up to this checkpoint. Finding this place was slightly difficult because I put into Google Maps and it took me to a place where it doesn't exist. And there's signs saying this isn't the way. So you have to go through Campbell Road, and then it brings you into this car park, which is privately owned. And they ask you for $5 to park up. There's a truth box so you can pay online, so it depends on what you do. So let me get ready and we'll head up. See what I mean? This. There you go, honesty box. Alright, which way to the trek? Alright, we're here. It's a total of 4.7 kilometers. Not too bad, is it? Just uphill though. Uphill. But it's alright, it's all like graveled up. Because of the recent rain, it's made the ground really like muddy, sticky, slippery. So I'm just taking my time up here. Gotta be careful. Look at that smush. Cheapy boots coming in clutch again. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's go. Keep going. I'm sliding around. Hope I don't fall. That won't be good. I've re-looked at the map and I was slightly mistaken, guys. It is just over a 2-hour hike there and 2-hour hike back. So it's a total of 4 hours, which isn't too bad. It gets a bit more narrower on the actual, it gets a bit more narrow on the walk and it's very sloshy. So it's not too bad. I'm just gonna take my time and rush this one. And let's get to the point. This trek is actually pretty easy, to be fair. It's just a bit slippery because it's wet and because of all the rain and some of the water streams that goes through here. There's some like sections where your feet get sucked in by all the leaves and all the wet leaves. But otherwise it's alright. It's alright, it's quite nice. In the nature and the green. Yeah, it's really peaceful. And you can just hear the water streams coming through as well. So I like it. I like it. How about across that? Oh no. My boots are gonna get really wet. It's fine. Alright. Let's figure this out, guys. Down here. On the log. Up there. Let's go. Okay, that one was easy, that one was easy. Next one. I don't know if I should step on that. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, don't tell me we have to go crossing again, guys. What is this, man? Oh my god, it's looking like a little swamp. Looks pretty though. Alright, let's do this one now. I think I'm gonna put the camera away just so I got balance. Wish me luck. I did it, guys, I did it. The balance helped me. Alright. I hope the tide doesn't get any higher, because if it does, I think I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to take my shoes off, I think. Alright, let's keep walking now. Hopefully this should be the easier part. But we'll see. This is beautiful. It's walking down here. With all like the cliffs. incredible, man. Literally, the only thing you can hear is just the birds and the water. Alright, it's saying it's going to take an hour from here to get to Duke's nose track. The climb up here physically is so intense. Okay, this is the hard bit. So you've got a bar here that goes up, so you have to hold the bar and pretty much climb up. So if you're not good at climbing or lifting yourself up in any way, you can't do this at all. You struggle very much so, because it's not a short. The one earlier was very short, this is much longer, so gotta be extra careful. All right, I'm gonna go climb up now. Put my camera away. I made it to the top. This is probably the best thing for the last day of my road trip, because guys, literally you can see everything from here, and it's incredible. Oh my goodness. Let's get the drone out. On the way here, I kept asking myself, like, when is the route gonna end? Because it's so muddy, so wet, slippery. I was getting a bit tired, but honestly, guys, when you come up here, it's every minute, every second. And this is the last trekking that I'm doing because I hand the van back tomorrow morning, and then I've got a couple of days left, but I'll catch a ferry to the next place I want to check out in New Zealand before I fly out. But what a way to end my road trip. Literally, this is the best thing ever. Just to sit here. Try these. I've never tried these before. Are these like chocolate biscuits things? Some people I know who rave about this, like the best thing in the world. My hands are dirty, but I really don't care. They're banging. Really good. You don't want to slip down here. You'll be dead. It's a big drop. It's hands down the most beautiful country I've ever been to. In every way. In every way. And this is only the north. They say the south is even prettier, which is insane. Cheers. Done that first water crossing, right? Got another one over there. Came this way, guys, went on this log. My feet, I slipped and my feet went into the puddle. Do you want to see how deep that was? Literally, I thought I was going to lose my leg. I thought I was going to lose my whole body. It's like getting swallowed. Oh, I gotta walk like this now for the next hour and a half. Oh man. All right, let's go. I made it back down. Total of 4.5 hours. Not too bad, right? Oh man. One thing I'll tell you, that viewpoint, amazing. You gotta do it. But you gotta be aware that if it's been raining or whatever, it's very slippy, very muddy. Like, oh man, this is nasty. Do you want to see? I'll let you see how this is, man. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to take my trousers off. I'm gonna get changed and then I'm gonna head to my next campsite, which is probably about 2 hours away. And once I get there, I need to have a shower and sort all this stuff out because it's not going to be nice and it's going to smell. And I feel so dirty. But I haven't got no, I've got like a little bit, half a bottle of drinking water left, which I'm going to use to wash my hands. All right, let's go. If you're going to do this trek, just know that it's going to be muddy, it's going to be trippy. If you are going to go over those logs, just make sure you don't lose your shoe, because I was lucky. But such a great experience. All right, let's be on our way. All right, I'm back in the van, right? Got to my first campsite, closed, can't have it. I'm like, bro, I need a shower. I was like, what? You closed? Apparently it's been closed for a couple of years. I was like, no, I need to have a shower. So I had to leave, go to the second campsite, which I'm here. There's no showers here. So unfortunately I smell, but tomorrow I'm going to a hostel. So I'll be able to have a shower as soon as I get in. I'll have to just deal with it. Hopefully I get no tension from anyone. No one come near me, I smell. Then I've arrived at my campsite. I was like, you know, I'm hungry. So I go to a Chinese. I'm like, yo, give me some chow mein. Order chow mein. Put it in the van. Guess what happens? Falls on the floor. I know I'm clumsy, but come on, man. Fell on the floor. So they ended up buying KFC. But I just want to see, I want to show you guys this thing, because everyone does this, right? So you might bite. Got the Tim Tam from earlier. Bite the corners like that, I think. All right, let's see if this works. Whoa, I've got coffee. Whoa, it's all melted now. Banging. Whoa, it's so gooey. Can you see that? That's lovely. So, plan today, guys, is I've had KFC. I am literally gonna get into bed. I can't have a shower. I've used the KFC toilet to like wash up a little bit, so like wash my hands, wash my face, my feet. But that's the most I can do. Don't judge me, please. I'm just gonna drink this coffee, have some of this Tim Tams, watch a couple of things on my phone, and I'm gonna go sleep. So it's been a long day. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night. It's final morning. We've got to head down to Auckland. So this morning I had emptied out the van, so threw some stuff away, packed up my bags, made a coffee, had a final coffee in the van. That's it. Love. The sleep last night was cold. I think that was the coldest it's been in a while. But I'm all packed now, so I'm going to jump in the van and head to Auckland. It's a bit of a sad day, you know. It's a bit sad. It's a lovely day as well. Sun's out again, so. But yeah, let's head down to Auckland. It's gonna take about 2.5-3 hours. So let's start making our way, and I'll tell you my thoughts on the van. Now, let me tell you my thoughts on the van, because this is my last drive back to the city, really. So the van, great van, guys. Great van. Drives amazing, loads of space, enough for what you need in terms of your travels for like up to 2 weeks. It's made for 4 people, but I highly suggest don't get it for 4 people. It's too small for a 4-person. 2 people is perfect. 2 people is perfect. Do not get this van if there's 3-4 of you guys. It's too small. Couple of downsides for this van is the fact that it's petrol, so it's not very efficient, so the consumption isn't great. So you're in the petrol station quite often. I've been at the petrol station probably every 2 days, every day or a day and a half. Every day and a half I'm at a petrol station filling up again, but it doesn't cost a lot. But I think there's camper vans out there that are diesel, and diesel's like half the price per litre, and you get better miles per gallon. So if you want to get a camper van, if possible, get diesel. If not, then just work with the petrol. For 2 weeks, it's enough. All right, so just keep that in mind. The downside with my van is the fact that the fridge hasn't worked since having the van. I've charged up the van, I've tried a few things, nothing seems to work. So that's the only downside. So any cold produce that I had to eat pretty much straight away, or I couldn't buy because the fridge isn't working. couldn't buy chicken, I couldn't buy beef, because if I was going to eat it on the day, it's going to go bad. So that's the other thing. Otherwise, guys, it's a great van, great van, and I would highly recommend it. Definitely, if I were to come back to New Zealand, which I think I will, I would get another Jucy van, unless there's another better option and cheaper. Now, talking of cheaper, this van cost me $55 a day, $55 a day. And when you take the van, they give you free options for insurances or like protection. There's one, you don't pay nothing, but you pay 5,000 excess if anything goes wrong. And I'm not from New Zealand, and I don't know the loopholes like I do back in the UK. I don't know how it works. So I decided to be fully protected because I didn't know if anything was going to happen to the van. I didn't know if I were to, like, I don't know, damage it in any way. So then I paid for the full protection, which was another $55 a day. All right. So you got 3 tiers: $55, $40, or $0. I just went fully protected. So this van has been costing me $110 a day to have to drive around, which I think is pretty good because it's my accommodation, it's my travel, it's my living, everything in one place. I just had to pay for fuel, food, campsite, obviously laundry and stuff, but that's what you pay anyway. So yeah, I thought that was alright. I thought that was not too bad, to be fair. It's $110. I think you can get it cheaper elsewhere, and if I knew how this journey would be, I probably wouldn't have taken the full protection, but that's because I know how the roads are now, if that makes sense. Maybe go for middle tier, but for first time I thought full protection was okay. So yeah, so would I recommend Jucy and the van? If the fridge was working, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. But because the fridge hasn't worked, I give it a 7, 8 out of 10, but I would still recommend it. So if you guys are in New Zealand and you're new to the place and you're not too sure where to go, guys, just get a Jucy camper van. It's just easy, you don't have to worry about it. Everything's here, it's well maintained. This regular service, looking at the sticker, they service it every 5-6 months. And this one hasn't caused me any issues whatsoever. And I've done so far, well, by the time I get to Auckland, I would have done 2,100 kilometers in 10 days. 2,100 kilometers in 10 days. So yeah, man, what a journey, man. It's been so good. I've enjoyed every second, literally smiled every second, no matter how cold or warm or muddy things could have been. It's just been absolutely fantastic. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to coming back and doing this out. Because the only thing is, it can only get better, right? It can only get better when you come back to New Zealand. Anyway, I'm gonna head to Auckland now, drop this van off, and I'll touch base with you guys there and tell you the plans for my next part of my journey. All right, let's drive. And that's it, guys. We gotta say bye. Bye, Jucy. Bye. Thank you so much. It's been emotional. That's it, guys. That's all done. So van's going back, and I'm just gonna wait for the shuttle bus to head to the airport. But I'm not heading to the airport. I'm actually gonna stay in New Zealand for another few more days because I want to go to like Wahiki Island and have a look around. But this is the end of the vlogs for the New Zealand tour. So I need to tell you guys what my plan is. So I'm gonna stay in New Zealand, like I said, for a couple more days. I'm gonna head back to Bali for a week or two just to chill out, relax, and then I will start my vlogs again in my new place. So guys, I fly to Europe in a couple of weeks time, and I'm going to Italy. That's it, guys. I'm going to Italy, boys and girls. But it's a twist this time. Someone's actually joining me on my travels for Italy, and it's one of my best mates from home. You'll get to meet him, and we're gonna go on a road trip from the north, from Milan, all the way from the north, all the way down to the south, and we're going on a huge road trip and just gonna try and see loads of places in Italy. So until then, I'll see you soon. But I hope you guys enjoy the journey around New Zealand, and thank you for your support. Catch you later.